The importance of green technology can't be understated, and the advent of electric vehicles and the requirements of electric vehicle charging represent probably the single biggest change to the electrical industry in recent years. Megger, as a brand, has been around for over 100 years, and Megger, as an instrument manufacturer, produces instrumentation for the electrical test industry. The instrumentation covers everything of electrical distribution testing from 110 volts to 30 volts right up to 440 kV and switchgear, and now includes equipment for electric vehicle testing to support the charging infrastructure required in the market today. It's important to work with companies so that when we take our test equipment into the field, we don't run into functional issues when testing these devices, which we could have overcome talking to component manufacturers prior to launching a product. We've called into Luden today to demonstrate the new EVX100.
Luden is a 78-year-old electrical manufacturing company with a heritage in industrial plugs and connectors. In the past 2 decades, we've also established ourselves firmly in the world of circuit protection and power distribution, and more recently in the EV sector, releasing our first EV charging point. Testing EV charging points can become quite complex and time-consuming, particularly if you're performing, say for example, RCD testing, which requires special adapters, firstly to connect the charge point to the test equipment, and those adapters then need to be switched in several different configurations to keep re-energizing the output of the charge point as it makes each step of the test. As a manufacturer, we're always looking for ways to simplify products and processes. So for me, I was delighted to see that Megger's R&D team had put a lot of effort and thought into developing a new piece of test equipment that would help us not only speed up the process of testing, but also make it a lot simpler and more automated for the engineer.
The new EVX100 is an automatic interface to the multifunction tester. Unlike the manual adapters, where you have to press buttons and turn knobs to set up a charger, we now have an automatic interface run completely by the multifunction tester. So now you just connect the charger to the tester through the adapter, and the MFT controls all the test functionality and removes the complexity of having to know what to set for different types of testing. When testing an electrical charge point, by necessity we have to trip some of the protected devices, which takes the charger out of a charging mode. The EVX100 will automatically reset the charge point after it's performed every type of tripping test, so that it retains the charger in a charging mode so that we can complete the test sequence very quickly. Moving forward, with the way the electrical industry is expanding over the next few years, test times and simplicity of testing is fundamental to the industry, and making the life easier for electricians is paramount to Megger as an instrument manufacturer. With the expansion of electrical charging for electric vehicles, the rollout and installation of electric vehicle charge points is an inevitability for our industry. It's important to the environment, it's important to the electrical contractors, it's important to utilities. It affects every aspect of the electrical distribution from supply to point of use, as we have here. The opportunity is enormous for utilities, for the installation contractors, for instrument manufacturers such as Megger, and for companies such as Luden producing protected devices and now electric vehicle charging.